All right, Carrie, thank you so much. I just want to revisit that crash that you were mentioning here on Eglinton, just east of the DVP. We're going to bring up that camera again that you were showing in your traffic hit while we wait for our camera to arrive en route. So we spoke with police, and here's what we know. Two-vehicle crash involving a pickup truck and a car. Hard to tell in the dark here, but one of the truck, rather, is on its side right now. There are injuries, but we don't know the extent of these injuries just yet. As you mentioned, Carrie, here, the westbound lanes of Eglinton are closed off from Swift to Winford. Again, this is just east of the DVP. Our camera should arrive in minutes, so we'll bring you more information as soon as we have it. Just steer clear of this area for now. And some other breaking news that we're following this morning. Toronto recording its third homicide of 2019. A male in his late teens dying after a shooting in Rexdale. Our Tammy Sutherland is there right now with more information on this. Tammy.
That's right, Melanie. You can see there that investigators are gathering evidence, and there are several evidence markers down on the ground just in front of a white Honda Civic that's parked there off of Elmhurst Drive. So we're off of Islington, just north of the 401 where the shooting happened last night, just before 9:30. Police received several calls for the reports of gunshots, hearing multiple gunshots here in the area. And when they arrived, they found one man suffering from gunshot wounds. He was taken to hospital via an emergency run. And then this morning we learned that he was pronounced dead in hospital. As for suspects, we don't have any suspect descriptions that have been released at this point. Of course, waiting for homicide detectives to get here on scene as well. But police did say earlier that as many as 4 suspects may have been seen fleeing the area here. So no descriptions have been given just yet at this point, and we don't know whether or not they're fleeing on foot or in a vehicle. But again, police are asking for anyone who may have been around this area and here in this plaza to give them a call. Quite a large scene has been cordoned off here. If you take a look, all of this second half of this plaza here, to the south end of the plaza, as well as this street here on Elmhurst, has been shut down as police continue their investigation. For now, Mel, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Tammy, thank you so much for that. And we have an update now from police on 2 people that were found dead at an apartment building in Scarborough on Tuesday. Police saying the man found on the ground in front of the building at Birchmount in St. Clair was 40 years old. A woman located on an 8th floor unit was 30. Both of them suffering injuries. Police say one of them was the city's second homicide victim. They're not indicating who. Still not clear what the relationship is between the 2 victims or whether this is a murder-suicide, but they confirm they are not looking for suspects. We'll have a look at these pictures very closely. Toronto police need your help in finding a woman and her 2 children. They have been missing since Christmas Eve. Police say 29-year-old Sadaf Rasoli and her 2 boys, 9-year-old Armin and 3-year-old Eman, were last seen near Queen and Parliament the morning of December 24th. Sadaf is described as 5'7" with a medium build, brown eyes. She normally wears a black or blue hijab. Police say they are very concerned for the well-being of the trio. They want anyone who has information to please come forward.